guys, welcome to math. Happy Monday. This week in math, we are going to work on decomposing numbers. You probably remember that word from a few weeks ago when we practiced decomposing team numbers into groups of tens and then the extra ones. This week, we are going to be decomposing all different kinds of numbers into all different kinds of combinations. Our I can statement is I can decompose a number into two parts. So just in case you don't remember this word, decompose, that I have underlined, it means that you take something that's whole and you break it into two parts, something that's complete, and break it into two parts. So we're going to do that with the word problem using this box. This box is called a part, whole box. A part, whole box. And what that means is that you put whatever the whole is from your word problem, you put that in the top. And then you come up with two parts that you can put together, you can add together to make that whole number. So we're going to look at how to solve this. We're going to look at how to draw them. We're just going to learn everything about them this week. Let's go ahead and read our word problem and get started. Alan is putting 10 fish into 2 tanks. What are some of the different ways he can do this? The first thing I want to look at is the question. What are some of the different ways he can do this? This question tells us right away that there's more than one right answer. These kinds of problems have several right answers, and you're going to get to practice coming up with those answers all week long. The second thing I want to look at is this number 10. So Alan has 10 fish. That's all the fish he has, no more, no less. So 10 is our whole number. We're going to put that in the top box. The third thing I want to look at is the number 2. He's putting the 10 fish into 2 tanks. We're not going to have the number 2 anywhere in our problem. And the reason behind that is he's putting them into 2 tanks. We're talking about the fish. I want you to pretend like each one of these boxes, each one of our parts is a fish tank. So 1 tank, 2 tanks. Alan has already put 3 fish into the first tank. They're swimming around, they're all nice and happy. We need to figure out how many fish Alan is going to put in the second tank so that all 10 of his fish are in fish tanks. So let's look at a way to solve this. What I like to do before I got really good at part, whole boxes is to draw little dots to help me keep track of everything that I'm thinking. So I see that I've already been given 10 and 3. I don't have to worry about that. I just need to figure out what number is missing from this box. Now, you may already know from all of your work last week with making combinations to 10, but I'm going to draw it out just to make sure that I have the right answer. So I'm going to put 3 dots right here under 3, okay? I'm going to start with number 4 in this box because I've already drawn 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to go all the way to 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I know I have 10 dots, but I need to see how many dots are in this fish tank so that I know how many fish are going to be in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fish. So I see that 3 plus 7 equals 10. So, as I said earlier, these kinds of questions have many right answers. So we're going to work together to figure out another one. When you're drawing your part, whole box, feel free to print them if you want to, but if you're like me, your printer's all out of ink, so you need to draw them. But when you're drawing them, you start just like you would with a 10 frame. You draw a nice big rectangle. The second step is also like a 10 frame. You just draw a line straight across. Now this is where it gets easier than a 10 frame. The very last step in drawing a part, whole box is coming to the middle of your line, going straight down to the bottom of the box, and you're done. So I know that we have 10 fish. 10 fish all together. And what I'm going to do now is show you what it looks like when you're not given a number. On this side, I had already given you 3. Over here, I don't have any numbers. I get to choose them both. So all you have to do is you pick a number that's smaller than your whole. So my whole is 10, and I know that 6 is smaller. So I'm going to start with 6. I like the number 6. Okay, so now I have to figure out the second box. That's where it gets a little bit tricky because you can't just choose any number. You have to find the number that makes your whole, and our whole is 10. So I'm going to do the same thing over here in this box that I did over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to help me see it. Remember, you don't have to use the dots once you get good at this. It's just to help you learn how. So 6, I need to go to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I can figure out how many fish Alan is going to put into this tank. He put 6 into this tank, and he's going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 into this tank. After that, I can fill in my number sentence really easily. I take my first tank that has 6, my second tank that has 4, and my whole number is 10. I know this seems like a lot. We're going to practice it all week, and then guess what? We're going to practice it all week next week. So we're going to work with this for 2 weeks, and it will get easier. You guys are doing a fantastic job. We miss you so much. Let us know if you need any help. You can find the problems below the video. Bye.